Hey guys, it's Jamie. I have not made a video in a while for two reasons. One, because I've been busy, but also because I haven't really had something I really wanted to say. And it's important to me that I'm making videos about things that I really want to say or I think would be helpful to you in your journey. Because I appreciate so much all of your comments that say that I have helped you or inspired you or encouraged you or challenged you. For those of you who are new to watching me, I'm Jamie. Hi, nice to meet you. I am in my late 30s. I am the director of a national company. I get to travel a lot for work. I am happily married. I started this journey at 347 pounds. I was at 316 the day of my surgery on May 11th, and now I am about 212, which is 135 pounds down, which is awesome. Not quite as much as I want. It's definitely slowing down, and I'm trying to figure out how I feel about that. My face is very shiny. Sorry, that was creepy. Anyway, I do have a video that I want to make and something specific I want to talk about. And what I want to talk about is political correctness. So, in today's society, you can either be for something or against something, and there's very rarely black and white. You're either a Republican or you're a Democrat, or you are the 1% or the 99%. You can be in favor of Black Lives Matter, or you can be pro-police, but you rarely can be both. There's just this huge divide out there, and very rarely do you feel the freedom to say there's truth in both of these statements, or there's good in both of those things, or there's bad in both of those things. And so we're kind of coming to this climax of that. And not only that, we are the society who, there's kids outside, I'm at a hotel. We're the society that says that you have to be so careful to not shame anybody, that anything and everything that you want to be at all times and always is wonderful, and you just be you, be the best you. Do whatever you want. And there's things about that I really do agree with. But there's ways that I think that has actually hurt us. I'm going to talk about one of those ways in particular. This is really kind of controversial topic, so we'll see what happens. I posted my video about loose skin, and it was really scary, and it was really vulnerable, and I cried. And I had some amazing feedback from people. I really appreciated it. I really, really did. And I read all your comments, and I listened to everything that you had to say, and it encouraged me, and it challenged me, and it inspired me, and it made me want to do great things and keep going. And then I got some people who I wildly offended, and I honestly did not mean to offend anyone at all. What I said that was so offensive, which I'm actually going to repeat, is I said, I don't understand how as a society we would rather be 347 pounds and morbidly obese and unhealthy than to lose weight and become healthy and have extra skin. That's what I said. And why I offended people is because they said that I was implying that if you were 347 pounds and morbidly obese, that you were automatically unhealthy. That everybody who was overweight was just unhealthy. And it was this actual kind of big controversy, and there was this online forum, and people told me to go read articles about fat shaming, which was kind of crazy because, I'm fat, and I've been fat, and I'm still fat, and I'm working on it. I don't really feel like I need an article to understand that. So first I was kind of crushed. I was devastated. I was like, I didn't mean to offend anyone. But then I actually kind of got angry. Because here's what makes me angry. Because the truth is, if you're 347 pounds, you're unhealthy. You really are. If you are diagnosed as morbidly obese, then you're unhealthy. There's a reason why they say the word morbid. They're morbidly obese. It means that your weight is going to take years off of your life. It means that you're at a higher risk for disease and a higher risk for injury, at a higher risk for breathing problems. It means that you are more likely to need surgery. It detracts from the overall quality of your life. And so I do think it is an accurate statement to say we would rather be 347 pounds and morbidly obese and unhealthy than to lose weight and have excess skin. And the truth is, even if I wasn't talking about that in a general term, which thinking about it, I actually am, so I'll just stand behind my statement, I can say that for myself personally. I was on medication. I used an inhaler. I had shortness of breath all the time. I had injuries. My knees hurt. My ankles hurt. I personally was not healthy. And so the best I can do is speak from my own experience. And my own experience is when I was 347 pounds and morbidly obese, I was unhealthy. But let me tell you where the political correctness is bullshit. I can call you unhealthy and still think that you are valuable. I can call you unhealthy and still think that you are worthy of love. I can call you unhealthy and even still think that you are beautiful and lovely and desirable. Those are not mutually exclusive. Sometimes I think about how we say that, but it's like the equivalent of saying, well, she smokes, but she's still pretty. Well, yeah, those two things can exist at the same time. Smoking is unhealthy and you can still be pretty. You can have a pretty face and still be overweight and need to be healthier. I think curves are sexy. I think a woman who is voluptuous is beautiful and sexy, but we teeter on this fine line of that between being healthy and unhealthy. And the truth is only you can actually make that assessment along with your doctor. But it's okay to say that you're unhealthy and still think that you have value and you deserve honor and respect and that you could be unhealthy and to the best of your ability, to the best of the pie that you were given, live this full life and have a career and have a marriage and have relationships and have friends and have sassy shoes and have red lips. You can have all of those things and still be unhealthy. So that's it. I'm calling a spade a spade. I'm saying if your doctor diagnoses you as morbidly obese, you're unhealthy. And I'm also saying that you are beautiful and you are lovely and you are worthy of good things. And that's part of this journey, right? That's the whole point. It's the whole point. The whole point of this journey is not you terrible fat person, you're so disgusting and vile, you need to go take care of yourself because shame on you, shame, fat person. That's the lie that you hear in your head that you need to get over whether you have surgery or don't have surgery. Whether you are 347 pounds or 147 pounds, you need to get over the lie in your head that says who you are is shameful. Who you are is embarrassing. Who you are is disgusting. That's not truth. That's not truth, no matter what size you are, no matter what you look like. Who you are is amazing. It was created by God. There's only one of you in the whole world. There's not a single other person who is exactly like you, who shares your personality and your DNA, who has your exact same smile and your eyes and your hair and your laugh. There's only one of you. And that's incredible. So if you hear my words and you hear me say that you are unhealthy and you think, shame, 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 I'm disgusting, I'm terrible, then you need to change that. And you need to start looking in the mirror and seeing who you are and all the amazing things about you. I've said that over and over again. Make a list of all the good things about you and remember that have nothing to do with your weight. I just feel passionate about this. I just feel passionately that you need to embrace you and be the best you. And I don't think that everybody has to be the exact same size. I don't think everybody has to be a size 6 or 4 or even 12, and maybe this is where I stay and I'm a 14 and this is where I am. But if I decide along with my doctor that this is good and this is healthy for me, then that's where I'll stay. And if it's not healthy for me, which I think it's not, then I'll change it. And it doesn't change my worth. Okay? Look at me and my creepy eyes. That's going to be the screenshot that they use, when you post this stupid video, by the way. You are worth it. You should make changes in your life because you're valuable and you are worth it. And as you make changes, as you go through this, don't let people shame you for making decisions that you're making. One of the things that I need to learn is that just like I can't be shamed when I'm 347 pounds and I need to make decisions for me, I can't be shamed when I'm 212 pounds and people tell me I don't understand what it's like to be a fat person. Like, that's not true. And I just need to be me, and you need to be you, and we'll all be happy, right? Because that's the way the world works these days. Things in the world are crazy, man. They're crazy. Like, it is so hard to watch the news right now and not get disheartened and not feel like I don't understand what the hell is happening in the world right now. Like, every person in the world has lost their bloody mind. That doesn't have to be you, and it doesn't have to be me. And I think the best that you and I can do is just keeping true to ourselves and keep being kind and keep listening and keep encouraging and keep evaluating where we are, and that's it. Thank you for rooting for me. I am rooting for you. For those of you who I have hurt, I am genuinely sorry that I hurt you. It honestly wasn't my intention. And if you feel that I don't think that you are valuable, then I am sorry and you are mistaken, because I'm rooting for you, no matter where you are at in this process. Thanks.